Oh, hello.
Season 2 of the Umbrella Academy met everyone's expectations and more. But as every show, they need some cliffhangers for the next season. But the shows which deal with time travel can get confusing, especially when you leave too many unanswered questions. Today we are gonna break down some of those questions and explain what they mean for season 3. Let's begin before any delay. It was great to see Grace, or Mother of the Hargreaves, again in season 2. Diego deactivated Grace in season 1 and he meets her again in season 2. But this time she's flesh and blood. Turns out that Grace is dating Reginald and doesn't know anything about his side deals. Diego tells her about the assassination plot and Grace confronts Reginald, who doesn't refute this but asks for trust, and Grace ended up leaving him. Now what happened with Grace after that, we don't know. How the robot Grace came into being in the original timeline? Did something happen to this Grace? And now, because of Diego's interference, changed Grace's fate, and robot Grace is erased out of history altogether. No more mother for the Hargreaves. That is sad. Without going all conspiracy nut, this question will remain only relevant to the show's perspective and not the real life. Now, Diego was trying to prevent the assassination throughout the season 2 and was convinced that Reginald pulled the trigger because of a fuzzy video provided by Hazel. But it turns out to be a decoy. Also, we know that it wasn't the adult version of 5 sent by Commission, who was interrupted by Future 5 and Luthor. Then who pulled the trigger? Was it Lee Harvey Oswald? And if it was, did he acted alone? But that can't be true because both the Commission and Majestic 12 wanted JFK dead. When Reginald tells the Majestic 12 that he's not happy about JFK's situation, the others tell him to fall in line or else they will out him as an alien, which of course was hinted several times. But before that, the leader of the 12 mentions Reginald's interests on the dark side of the moon. Now we saw in season 1 that Reginald sent Luthor to moon for research, but he didn't touch that research of Luthor's. Maybe the experiment was Luthor himself or something else. We still don't know what Reginald has on the moon and what is his endgame. Right when Lila learns that she is one of the 43 children and somehow related to the Hargreaves, her adopted mother was also gunned down. She took the briefcase and disappeared. Luthor tries to stop her because he doesn't want to let her take the briefcase, but Diego intervenes. It wasn't like there is only one briefcase. Look outside the window, Luthor. There must be hundreds. That's why he's dumped. Now where did Lila go? Did she go to 1993 to try and save her parents from 5 and the Handler? Or to the future to meet Diego, as they clearly had a thing? Or maybe somewhere far away to start anew, as without a functioning Commission there is no one to stop her. But this all is left to our imagination. The biggest reveal was the Sparrow Academy at the end of the season 1. Now there are a lot of people explaining about Sparrow Academy, but that's all based on comics, as we have noticed that the show is quite different than comics. So it is within bounds to think that Sparrow Academy will fall under the same narrative. The Umbrella Academy name came to be because Hargreaves was operating from an umbrella factory when he came to Earth. He was still there in 1963. Now how the name changed? Did someone else named it? And if that's so, who's that someone? And does Hargreaves is in charge anymore? Now one thing is that Harlan's bird toy could have been a sparrow. Maybe it's the young Harlan who founded the new academy and wants to do better than Reginald and Hargreaves' siblings. That was all. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and here are some more videos for you to watch.